today's fast-paced world, many of us find ourselves overwhelmed by the chaos surrounding us. But what if you could discover a profound sense of peace, regardless of external circumstances? For over 2,500 years, Buddhist monks have cultivated practices to achieve inner calm, even amidst turmoil. In this video, we gently explore their timeless wisdom, offering practical tools to quiet your mind, reduce stress, and bring harmony into your life. Whether you're seeking clarity, balance, or a deeper sense of purpose, these ancient teachings provide a pathway to genuine peace in our modern world. Are you ready to take the first step? Chapter 1. Understanding the root of suffering. Imagine holding a glass of water. At first, it's light, easy to carry. But as the minutes stretch into hours, the weight becomes unbearable. This is how we hold our emotions and thoughts, clinging to them until they begin to overwhelm us. Buddhism teaches us our suffering does not come from what happens around us, but from how we react to it. The true source of our pain lies within, the stories we tell ourselves, the expectations we refuse to release, the fears we silently carry. When we recognize this truth, we begin to loosen the grip of our distress and gently turn toward healing. Chapter 2. The Art of Detachment. Picture a monk cherishing a porcelain cup gifted by his master. One day, the cup falls and shatters. The master, calm and composed, says softly, "That cup was already broken from the beginning." This simple story reveals the essence of detachment. In Buddhism, detachment does not mean you stop caring. It means you understand. All things are impermanent. By embracing this truth, we free ourselves from the suffering caused by clinging, whether to people, to objects, or to outcomes. When we love without fear, when we live without grasping, we begin to walk the path of true peace. Chapter 3. Embracing Radical Acceptance. A young disciple once said to his master, "I suffer because life isn't what I want it to be." The master replied, "You suffer because you resist what is." This gentle exchange opens us to the wisdom of radical acceptance. Often, our pain does not arise from life's events themselves, but from our resistance to them. Acceptance is not resignation. It is the brave act of seeing life as it truly is, without judgment or struggle. When we stop fighting reality, we create space for clarity, and from that space, wise action can grow. Chapter 4. Trusting the Unseen. An old monk once lived a quiet life near the forest. One morning, a wild horse appeared near his home. The villagers called out, "What good fortune?" But the monk only said, "Good or bad? Who knows?" Later, his son tried to ride the horse, fell, and broke his leg. "What misfortune?" cried the villagers. Once more, the monk said, "Good or bad? Who knows?" Soon after, a war broke out. All the village's young men were drafted, except for the monk's son. His injury kept him home. This story invites us to see that we rarely know the full picture. What seems like misfortune may be a hidden blessing, and what looks like good luck may carry unseen trials. When we release our need to judge and control, we begin to trust life's unfolding and open ourselves to possibilities far beyond our view. Chapter 5. The Practice of Mindfulness. Imagine walking through a quiet forest at dawn. The air is crisp, the light gentle. You hear the birds, the breeze, your own footsteps. In this moment, you are fully present. This, at its heart, is mindfulness. It is not the absence of thought, but the presence of awareness. Mindfulness teaches us to return, again and again, to the here and now. Through meditation, mindful walking, or simply paying full attention to the way we breathe, or eat, or listen, we reconnect with life, and through that connection, peace arises, not from effort, but from presence. Chapter 6. Letting Go of Control. Once, a man dangled from a tree branch over a cliff, too afraid to let go. He didn't realize just below him was solid ground. This image mirrors our own lives. We cling tightly to control, thinking that if we just hold on hard enough, we can keep life from falling apart. But Buddhism reminds us, control is an illusion. When we let go of the need to control outcomes, we return to flow. Letting go is not giving up. It is choosing to engage fully, without attachment to results. And in doing so, we find freedom, not outside, but within. Chapter 7. Cultivating Compassion. A monk once saw a man weeping. "I cannot forgive myself," the man said. The monk gently replied, "Guilt is the stone that stops you from moving. Compassion is the wind that carries you forward." Before we can offer compassion to others, we must first offer it to ourselves. Most of us are far more critical of ourselves than we ever are of others. Buddhist teachings remind us, self-compassion is not selfish. It is the beginning of all kindness. When we treat ourselves with patience and gentleness, we create space to love others more freely and to build a life shaped not by guilt, but by grace. Chapter 8. Walking the Middle Way. The Buddha taught the middle way, not as a compromise, but as wisdom, a path of balance between extremes. In today's world, this means not running from discomfort, but not drowning in it either. It means finding steadiness between indulgence and denial. In our work, our relationships, our inner lives, we are invited to walk in harmony. The middle way allows us to embrace both joy and sorrow, gain and loss, without being pulled apart by either. It is a way of living that is steady, awake, and deeply compassionate, integrating the teachings into daily life. The journey toward peace is not a destination. It is a daily practice. By gently weaving these teachings into your life, by practicing detachment, embracing acceptance, trusting the unknown, by cultivating mindfulness, letting go of control, and nurturing compassion, you begin to move through life with greater ease and grace. This path is not about perfection. It is about presence. It is about returning again and again to what matters most. If these teachings have spoken to something within you, I invite you to subscribe to the Enlightened Mind. Together, we'll keep walking this path, one breath, one lesson, one awakening at a time. Until next time, may you live with presence, with peace, and with deep purpose.